combat. The Royal Regiment of Scotland has played a big role in the British Army since its creation 15 years ago. 7 battalions form this unit. 1 SCOTS, which will form part of the new Special Operations Brigade. 2 SCOTS, a light infantry battalion. 3 SCOTS, the light mechanised unit. 4 SCOTS, part of the Strike Experimentation Group. 5 SCOTS, primarily used for the regiment's ceremonial duties and guards of honour. And the reserve units of 6 SCOTS and 7 SCOTS.
Makes me feel a little bit old, I'm not going to lie. I joined the army at 19 and suddenly to look back 15 years has gone back really quickly, and I think we just need to continue to focus forward and just grasp all the opportunities that are available to us.
You definitely see the jocks sort of carry themselves in a sort of different manner to other individuals. You see it a lot when you go down on different courses where you see different members of the infantry coming together and things like that. And you see the jocks, they stand apart.
During the last decade and a half, the regiment has deployed on operation to conflicts, most notably in Iraq and Afghanistan. Now, as infantry soldiers, they're lending their expertise to these countries to help them secure their borders against regional aggressors.
The motivation and the confidence that the guys have to go out and different countries and speak to people of different nations and different languages and still manage to pass on those skills is quite hard to do, and the jocks carry that confidence across and manage to do it rather well.
As well as assisting on the home front, like 4 SCOTS helping tackle the fires on Saddleworth Moors, and the regiment getting involved in the coronavirus effort over the last year.
There's a sense of pride in everything we do. I think, while I wouldn't want to speak to everyone, I think most people join the army to do better, to help, whether that's obviously traditionally on overseas operations, humanitarian aid, and just being ready to make the call. I've never seen a soldier not want to help, be it COVID support, be it operations, anything at all really.
Tradition is an important part of life in the Royal Regiment of Scotland. It boasts its own band, and the pipes and drums are a huge part of the unit's identity. And perhaps its most famous member, regimental mascot Corporal Cruachan IV.
The Royal Regiment of Scotland has always had a fine balance between having a foot in the past and the link to the antecedent battalions and regiments, and looking forward. And you see that with the capabilities we have, be it mechanised infantry, light roll, specialised infantry, or even light mech. So we kind of do it all from an infantry standpoint, and that flexibility gives us a range of options and gives us an opportunity to just demonstrate our expertise.
The regiment's birth wasn't an easy one, with many opposed to the merger, fearing a loss of the proud history of Scotland's infantry regiments. But 15 years on, the soldiers think the Royal Regiment of Scotland has formed an identity of its own.
Certainly seen the difference when I came to battalion. The King's Own had recently merged with the Royal Scots, and you could see the 2 different regiments that came forward and formed 1 Scots, and there was an odd drift between them. But as the years went by and more 1 Scots was funnelled into the battalion, you saw a real difference, and guys became 1 Scots instead of sort of King's Own and Royal Scots.
This year the regiment won't be able to mark its anniversary like it did after turning 10 5 years ago. But it's still time to look back and reflect on how far it's come in its decade and a half of service. David Civils McCann, Forces News. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to our channel.